I'm gonna be honest here. I should probably be editing my Storm Shield Defense 6 episode instead of recording more. Yeah, I actually thought this was a good idea. But anyways, I'm actually gonna move a little bit forwards and work on the previous episode, the one that's gonna release before this. I'm gonna do that later. But that's obviously gonna come out before this one does. The fact that I'm mentioning this makes no sense because I could have always just not mentioned it. Anyways, a new direction. Search boxes in a power 15 plus city, suburban, or industrial zone. Rewards 6,000 survivor XP, 1 rare lead survivor, the ability to level up my survivors, and 400 X-ray tickets. I only need 5 boxes, which, I mean, just like some of these previous missions here, I should be able to get them in one mission. It does require 15 plus and recommends city. Red lighting would be a good one, but I don't want to take too long. Eliminating collect would be a good one, because I don't really want to use this loadout again. I'm actually just blindly selecting heroes. I completely understand this game's hero loadout system. It's that, as mentioned in various other episodes, I don't have enough options to actually make functional loadouts right now. And some of the reason for that is the fact that I literally only play on this account to record episodes for the series, and I don't collect any rewards from the other missions around me. So basically, everything I have is just me playing. Like, it would benefit me a lot to go and just play this mission to get the survivors, just as it might benefit me to get a blue Viper schematic or a blue Thumper schematic. But I am too lazy to do that. Okay. So last time I played a eliminate and collect mission on this account, I remember I had a bit of like a fear of failing, as I didn't think I would get enough enemies in time. That's actually a quest objective right on the spot. That's good. So this is for, like I was saying earlier, the A New Direction quest after Storm Shield Defense 6. You collect 5 boxes in Power 15 plus zones, and this is what they look like. They're basically just some cardboard, brown cardboard boxes, Durburger logo, this end up, basic basic Durburger boxes. You do need to collect 5 of them, and so far, for me at least, while having barely looked around, I've already gotten 1. But then again, the amount that I collect is not going to help if I don't have the requirements for the mission done, which may be just that little bit more important. I did get myself some hover turrets, so that should help. I hope. And this Thrasher does seem to be doing good damage. Granted, I'm using it at a much longer range than I feel like I should be using it at. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good damage, I feel like. Keep out actually does work without full 5 soldiers in your support team. I actually blanked out on what I was trying to say. It's weird. Okay, I don't need 2 wolves here. I tamed 1. The other one can get lost. Looks like there's another exclamation mark over here. That's a daily quest thing, so I'll destroy that anyways. This one might also be a daily quest thing, but I do have to check. And why did I go through that door? That one. And there's another one of my main quest objectives, the cardboard boxes. I feel like I've not gotten a lot of enemies. 39 with 100 samples. Hey, a hot rod card. I wonder if I won't get a part from this. I got a part from it. Okay. That's something. Kind of forgot that I was going to do a dedicated episode for the hoverboard parts, to be honest. I just haven't been wanting to do it. Another another box thing for my main quest. That's good. That leaves me at 3 of 5 at the moment, which isn't bad. Though I'm pretty sure I missed out on multiple that could be up higher on the map, as well as a lot of enemies that I still have not managed to kill. I'm still 3 of 5 boxes, and I would like to actually be able to get my hands on a couple more. Specifically exactly 2, so I can have my main quest completed here within 1 mission, which would be very nice. So I'm willing to bet that I can't get that to happen. And so I like the fact that I've not gotten any more progress on my main quest in a while. It's almost as if the game wants to prevent it, which to me right now seems very, very likely. Hi, how are you? And there's another taker for some reason. Give me that. And he just despawned. That's nice. I'm willing to bet there aren't actually any more of the boxes that I need in this mission, which is very unfortunate because I was hoping to get just literally the last two. So I guess I'm gonna have to play a second mission. And, rewards include various XPs, mostly of Battle Royale varieties. Not a lot, because it was only a bronze badge for the mission. Hold on. I can't even get an affliction one of my main accounts. But of course I can get one here. I'm actually... I'm considering. The Legendary Survivor's nice. The 3 purple survivors, albeit one of them being a lead. That'll also help boost my power level. I could possibly reach power 11. So I might have to consider it. I am going to just play the same mission again. So this episode is just going to be non-stop action, it looks like. Can't wait to edit this way after I finish the previous episode I didn't finish yet. And we're back in the exact same mission. Well, technically, it's still the power 15 eliminate and collect. Exclamation mark really early on here, which is good. I can't see it through the window, so I actually can't just see what it is yet. Instead of breaking a wall, I'm gonna actually take the doors like a civilized person because I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's not in here. I'm just gonna break through the wall. Forget everything I said about being civilized. It's in the garage. And there's some boxes. That's good. Every single bullet missed. That was very impressive. I'm still not used to controls on this account, which is funny. And I honestly know it's gonna screw me over sometime really badly later. Almost as if it hasn't already screwed me over. I mean, like Storm Shield Defense, like 5 or 6 or something. I don't even think I placed my base at all. Might have been 6. The episode that at the time of recording have not released, nor have been edited. That was out of desperation just to see what I can get. As a newer player, it is actually very useful to spend time specifically in private sessions so you don't get in the way of other people who want to play the mission. And just like farm for the purple and gold birds. So they can drop purple and gold weapons and traps. Which when you don't have a lot, especially like in my situation, it helps to get some weapons and traps that I otherwise usually wouldn't be able to get. I mean, that's how we've gotten most of the stuff that I've been using. I can't believe I actually hit upstairs in a building. I've never done that fighting off enemies before. That was stupid. But anyways, apparently there's an exclamation mark down here, and it's probably some boxes that I would like. Or it's not. What is it? Oh, it's a server rack for my daily quest, apparently. That's unfortunate because I care more about my main quest than my dailies. And of course, enemies spawning. Yeah, there's a lot more ground to cover to find some quest progress stuff. I'm gonna start heading around like this area. Maybe try to go around the encampment, or I'll probably just clear it for the sake of clearing it. Another exclamation mark over here, and oh well, there's two of them. One of them is in the attic, so it could be either or. Actually, this is likely a garage, isn't it? That's a kitchen, not a garage. And that's why there's multiple here. So I got my boxes. So that is the last set of boxes that I needed for the quest, the main quest specifically. And what is actually in the attic here, or roof rather? It's on the second floor, not even. It's another server rack. And I'm at 3 or 4 for the server racks. That's cool. I don't really care. So now that I have my main quest with the 5 boxes done, all I need to do now is eliminate some more enemies and collect some samples. That took longer than I feel like it should have. Though I'm pretty sure that's completely normal length for them. Okay, so I have 134 enemies and yet only 12 samples. That makes no sense. Or at least that shouldn't make sense. And so none of those enemies there even dropped a single sample. Neither of those two enemies dropped a single sample. Neither of those two dropped a single sample. Are you catching on to an issue here? And those enemies just despawned, possibly out of fear of being obliterated by this weapon. I was hoping I could clear a bit of the fence, but it doesn't matter. Actually, it might be a benefit to not clear it. And I've got the last of the samples that I need, with a little over 2 minutes left, to be honest. Main quest is completed as well, and I've also got a daily quest done, or no, I don't think so. No, never mind. What is this? A hoverboard part. I'll take it. I didn't know I didn't even see a hoverboard, or I didn't even see the hot rod car there, to be honest. Unfortunately, the boxes for the A New Direction quest don't spawn as much as some of the other quests that I had done just before Storm Shield Defense 6, which meant that I had to play 2 missions for it. Not a big deal. I got 2 missions, relatively easy, and got all the boxes, 3 in one, 2 in the other. And in terms of rewards, I got a lot of Battle Pass XP. That's 55,000 for a silver? I want to know what platinum is then. I can get that on my main account, no problem. Eldritch Abomination Stage 4 with another active power cell. That's useful.
Can you hear that? It's the sound.
And my main quest was 6,000 Survivor XP, 400 X-ray tickets, and a lead blue non-lead survivor. Oh no, no, this is a lead survivor. I'm an idiot. I should have known that actually. I can now level up my survivors.
Let's just say it fell off a truck. A very
Oh
long
yeah,
truck.
sure, Ray. It just fell off a truck.
To launch that rocket.
Is Ray trying to imply that the home base stole the rockets
Cool, cool. Guess Laura's
from
home line.
something?
What are you waiting for? Let's launch.
And launch the rocket is my next mission, or rather, Van or Astro-Van is my next mission, which requires me to complete a launch the rocket mission in a power 15 plus zone. And this is the last mission of the Stonewood Campaign, before moving on to Plankerton with the first Storm Shield defense in Plankerton, which unlocks 2-star Revolution and increasing building resource capacity from I believe whatever I have now, which is 2,000 to I believe 3,000. And thank you, Mr. Director. I keep forgetting research is a thing that I need to be opening because I haven't needed to open this in several years as my main account is power 132. I'm going to invest in my research into filling out these three and then increasing my offense by one above the others. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah. In terms of survivors, I'm going to recycle this green lead survivor as it's no longer being used. And before I actually go ahead and level up some survivors, I'm actually power 11, almost 12 now. That's a huge difference. I actually want to see if I can. I have 20 mini llamas? Why didn't I know this? Okay. Thanks for not letting me know. So I've actually found that since the upgrade llamas and the loot llamas no longer use V-Bucks, as they haven't for several years, I want to say, but that's probably not that long. And instead use these X-ray tickets, I've actually found myself even on my main account buying them more often, especially when you have good ones like these, where like I would buy this one if I could afford it. I actually want to open this upgrade llama as I've been thinking the legendary survivors would be a benefit, as well as getting a couple more high rarity schematics plus 500 tickets, which means I can also open myself a rad llama. Let's go ahead and open it. They do look sharp. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, if you insist. He said go for it. And so I now have a legendary room sweeper shotgun schematic. That's a fun one, I believe. Legendary survivor with some epic rarity survivors as well. And some other schematics that I'll be sure not to probably use. I'll actually recycle that one. And those two. Now, in terms of mini llamas, I actually just want to open them all. I can only do 10 at a time, so I'll just do that. That's plenty of gold and things I don't need. Hopefully that's, I'm not bothering to mentally count that up because I'm probably too stupid to do that. I can't think that fast, but that's probably a lot. Collection book rewards gave me 5,000 schematic XP. Not bad. 10 more mini reward llamas, may as well open them. And I see a lot of pure drops of rain up here, as well as some blue survivors. And a lot of lower rarity stuff, because on this account I did not set up auto recycle. So nothing gets auto recycled on this account, and I will probably do that later. This one gave a lot of blue survivors, which is nice. In terms of the schematics I kept, that's what I've got. I don't think I needed the green, what is it, ceiling zapper. No, I didn't actually need it. So I'll go ahead and recycle that. In terms of heroes, this is apparently the only thing I kept. Control Harper, that's fine. In terms of survivors, I now have plenty. Though I'm still going to be... Oh my god, that's actually a lot of blue survivors. I'm still going to leave my squads on autofill because as I don't really have these slots, all the slots unlocked, I don't really want to bother spending my own time doing this. It's not actually recommended to use autofill. It's usually better to do it yourself. In my case, I don't have enough I still don't feel like I have enough and or not enough of the open slots to bother managing everything myself, so I'll just let the game do it automatically. I'm now power 13, which is actually pretty good. Only problem is Plankton starts at 19, so I'll be underpowered for a bit. I can open this Rad Llama as well now that I have the tickets that I got from the llama that I bought earlier. Blue schematics, that's not bad. Oh, gold. Varsity is a good hero to have. I don't really care about anything else in here. Two of these, really? Two? I will recycle everything else. He's actually now on my squads for some reason. And so what do you know? I think my power level decreased. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my green wooden floor spikes here, as I now have these blue ones that I would kind of prefer using. They're also now the same power level as my gas traps. I don't actually need the second gas trap. And hey, I'll not recycle, level that up a bit too. In terms of my backpack, I did pick up a blue thumper at some point. I actually don't remember when either, so I'll get rid of that. And I picked up, I believe, this Power 20 pulverizer. I was thinking about recycling it, but I might just hold on to it as it is higher level than the rest of my melees, even if just by a bit. And it might be good just for a defender thing. I do have plenty of survivors now, which will help in the long run, but most of these will be recycled later on. And I do have a new legendary hero, which actually adds my total up to 3, but only because 2 of these are Battle Breakers heroes. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. This has been the, I believe, second last mission of Stonewood. Yeah, and the next episode I'll probably do Van or Astro-Van, or I will go back and actually focus on and finish the hoverboard is something that I would like, and being at 5 of 10 gives me a better chance of completing it in less time.